Reality Bites, proudly sponsored by S. Clift Foods.
In this episode of Reality Bites, the first of our semi-finals, it's Nathan from East Riding College turn to go into the kitchen after Sarah did a pretty good job in there last week.
I think it went well. I wasn't stressed at all or anything. I wasn't running over time. I actually only practiced the dish twice, but I didn't do its timing, so I think it was just good luck today. I prefer cooking against Anthony. Obviously, someone you don't know how good a cook they are or chef they are. So
pretty, yeah, set nice, isn't it?
Very pretty.
Set well.
Great colour scheme.
I was real bad cooking, anyway.
Oh, just good. That's good. Very sour.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
While Nathan starts his preparation for his hour cooking, here's a reminder on the venue we're here at today.
The Steiner Harbour is open in June last year, mid-June, 15th of June more precisely. Location-wise, it was always Andrew's wish to actually try and open something around his hometown. He has been brought up around Whitby and in Whitby, childhood, so he's got memories and so on. Obviously, we are close to the North Sea. We are trying to use as much as we can ingredients from just around the corner, using local suppliers, fishermen, people who catch lobster, langoustine and so on.
It's fantastic, you know. I mean, sometimes, you know, you'll turn up with like 75, you know, I don't know, baby dovers or something. You're like, well, where do these come from? Or lobsters or whatever, and they come straight off the boats. I mean, you can't get any fish than that, can you? Literally, you can see them pulling in at the harbour. Even 35, 36, you're still learning all the time and getting into Andrew's way of thinking all the time. And obviously, his way of thinking works. He's very, very good at what he does, and you're always learning, which is good. It's exciting, you know.
And this is a good place to be here, in my opinion, because this place is ready to actually take upon new flavours, new style of food, trying something new, really.
Just like Sarah did, Nathan is cooking the restaurant's warm sea trout mousse with a puree of pickering watercress, smoked mackerel, horseradish croquette and mustard cress. And here is how the chefs prepare the dish here. Nathan is now well underway with his prep today. Here's how he won his place in the semi-final.
I like to think I'm also a laid-back character and don't get stressed easily. So when under pressure, I should be able to cope.
And it'd be nice to win, but I'll just give it my best shot and see how it goes. I'm making the dessert for it, which is with chilies and pepper. So with a passion fruit and mango sorbet and mango coulis, I think.
Yeah, great aroma.
Nice colouring.
It's very nice. So for me, it looks like the spice is pretty low.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that,
pretty,
a little bit more of a kick.
So if you let nerves get the better of you, you can shoot yourself in the foot, really. So I'm going to do a bread and butter pudding, but that will be infused with some chilli in there, a bit of ginger as well, and a bit of also cinnamon.
That's good.
That's really good. That's really nice, really tasty. Loads of flavour.
but I prefer myself, so I think we're going to really good.
The young chef going through to the next round is Nathan. Well done.
Well done.
My own dish, I'm making a lemon tart. So then, that's got lemon in, which works well with the fish dish we're doing, because the acidity cuts through what we're making. Fishy. Lemon goes really well with fish dishes. So that's the reason. My prep's pretty much all done. I'm just rolling these croquettes. And then I'm going to look at getting my pastry in the oven, blind bake that to prevent there being a soggy bottom. Then I'll look at getting my puree mousse and making my tart mix up, so by the time my cooking time starts, I'll be cooking within a few minutes. Well, that's the plan anyway.
Okay then, Nathan. Prep all done?
Yeah, think so.
Think so? Confident?
Yeah,
This dish is a bit different to your last one.
very, very much so. Complete different end of the spectrum, really. So
And you've got Andrew Pern here as well. It's giving you
which,
overlooking you.
great experience.
Exactly. So you've got 1 hour
Yep.
to start. So good luck and crack on.
Thank you.
With Nathan underway with his cooking, I caught up with Blair Jacobs to get his thoughts. Okay, so we've just had Sarah's cook-off.
Yeah, on to Nathan.
On to Nathan. I thought she did very well, though.
Yes, I mean we were all agreeing. I mean, you both were talking about the puree, which I quite liked, even though it wasn't puree. But from a layman's point of view, it was quite tasty.
No one would ever think you're a layman.
I think you'd be surprised. Yeah, trout didn't go down too well.
No,
did
it didn't.
But the croquettes were really nice.
Really nice.
Really nice, and that's what Nathan's got to reproduce as well. So he's doing the same main course,
Yep.
and then a different sweet.
Yep, he is. I thought the balance of a lemon on a posset was really good.
Really lovely,
good.
and the colour was nice. It presented really well. The rhubarb was beautiful colour rhubarb,
Yeah.
and the minted sugar, which I've never had before. You're probably an old hand at that, but just really different and lovely. Yeah.
And I thought the dish worked very well with what she's... like her dish for that trout, if the trout was executed very well.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've got to step up today. They have, and...
It's the semis, they've got to. They've got a lot to
Yeah,
play for.
completely. And we're in this beautiful restaurant as well, and actually, which I can't believe it was the old tourist information.
I know.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And,
I tell you what, though. I mean, they needed a hell of a lot of tourists to get in here, didn't they? It's huge.
massive.
And he's not done anything with the size of it.
No.
This was the tourist information. Well, I mean, good. No, it's a great restaurant, beautiful location with this wonderful panoramic window view all the way around.
You've got the harbour there. You've got
Yeah.
is it the cathedral, whatever that is up on the hill?
It's a ruin.
It's a ruin.
It's a ruin. It's
that
an
was me.
historically important building.
Is it?
Which is what you say when you don't know what it's called.
Oh, right, so you don't know either. So that's just not...
No,
that's
but
just not
it's
just
very,
me then.
historically very important. But actually, doesn't this sort of restaurant, it will spur them on.
Yeah.
If you put people in the right surround, if you put them in some grotty little kitchen, and not give them the right kit, then you cannot expect them to do the right job. They're not going to get, I would suggest, they're not going to get better kit to work with, better tools of the trade than in a kitchen in a restaurant like this. So they need to step up. It's the semi-finals, they need to step up. I think Sarah has certainly done that. Certainly with the dessert, we've already talked about the main course. It'll be very interesting to see how Nathan compares, so we'll see what happens.
Let's just see what
No
happens.
pressure, Nathan.
No pressure.
Look forward to this one.
Exactly. Okay, chef. How we doing? Look in control. Croquettes are breaded then?
Yeah. So I feel like I'm on control, on track for timing.
Yeah. So you got half an hour.
Half an hour.
Have it done?
I like to think so. I don't see why I should be running behind at all.
Okay, your accompanying dish. What's?
So I'm doing a lemon tart to go with it. So the acidity will complement the fish dish that we're doing.
Cool.
So not too many components. I'm pushing it too much. I like to think there's enough. It's a really nice dish which will complement it, but I'm not making it too hard for me to be chasing all the way around to the end.
Yeah.
But hopefully I should still be able to keep
Otherwise you get marked down if you're not on time.
Yeah, so timing's key in this industry.
It is. Good. Hey, that kitchen good?
Yep. So it's
Good. Brilliant. All right. Good luck. 30
Cheers.
minutes.
Thanks.
See you soon.
Reality Bites, proudly sponsored by S. Clift Foods. Reality Bites, proudly sponsored by S. Clift Foods.
Okay, chef. 10 minutes. Are we all ready to rock and roll?
Yes, I think so. Just got to finish off the watercress puree.
Yeah.
And I think...
Dessert all
much
set,
everything
ready?
else. Yeah, just plating up I think after that.
Yeah.
Unless I miss something.
Unless you miss them. No, it tends to happen on these sort of situations.
Yeah. But I think we're under control.
Yeah.
So
Good. You seem calm. We like that.
maybe
10 more minutes. Remember, got to be on time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Final 2 minutes, chef. That's time. What do we have here?
We have a trout mousse with a smoked mackerel croquette and a watercress puree, that's a word, and a lemon tart with some mango and raspberry cool.
Lovely. You've done well then. You've been on time. Are you happy?
In my opinion, I felt it could have gone better.
Okay.
Why? What do you think? Why? What do you think you could have done better?
I feel like the mousse could be better,
Right.
in my opinion, and the pastry is not quite as good as I was hoping.
That looks terrific. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay then, gents. Let's should we dig in and have a little look at what we've got going on here? Different presentation.
Yeah.
Different style on the plate, isn't it?
More of a main course this time, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. So, yeah. Again, the same.
The same problem again, yeah. Just don't put it through a sieve. There's not enough cream in it.
No,
It's
yeah.
not good take enough.
It's actually
As I
been
said, the mousse is better.
This is good.
Yeah.
It's actually been seasoned though. To be fair to them, there was a touch of cream in it because the other one was literally
It was,
just.
just walkers, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the season nicely. It's quite tasty, actually. It's quite tasty. The mousse is a lot better. A lot better texture, a little bit less firm.
Yeah.
It could have done with a little 30 seconds less, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still nice.
Still not getting a big sea trout
No, flavour.
at all.
Well, they're nice, they're cookies, nice to season again.
So as a whole dish, let's have a little bit of everything, see if it works.
Croquettes are nice.
They are nice, aren't they?
Croquettes are very nice.
The mousse is a lot better textured, a little bit stiff again, a little bit overdone. I'll say 30 seconds left might have been okay. Try and get pink in the middle as you can, really. But I think it's been put through a sieve. It looks better this time.
Yeah.
And the puree though, not good enough again. It's too bitty and only put through a sieve, but has been seasoned properly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah. As a dish as a whole, it tastes better than I think it tastes better.
It goes
than the
better
last
together.
one. Yeah.
Very nice.
So he said before
He was worried about his pastry.
Yeah, that's the first.
Well, it just not being trimmed properly, so that's the only problem I think, isn't it?
So he's added the sugar in afterwards.
Afterwards, you can see that by
Yeah.
the
Crystallisation. Yeah.
It's gone straight to the top rather than incorporating the egg yolks with making the lemon tart. And when he's took it out of the shell, he hasn't trimmed it further before it's popped out of the mould.
I'd like to see a bit more of the coolie
Yeah,
around it.
actually cooler, now, isn't it? Yeah.
Must be running out on the old.
It's a thing on the dish as well. You want a big bowl of puree, don't you?
Yeah,
That's the biggest annoyance for me in a restaurant when they say it comes with something and you get the smallest amount.
Yeah, you're like, well, where's the rest of my dinner?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Where's
Okay, so pastry,
looks alright.
It's quite a lot of pastry for
Yeah,
tart.
it's thick though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if you make a
Is
tart,
it at the base?
yeah, if you make a tart that small, that thin, you've got to have a nice thin pastry for the amount of food you're putting in. You want 3/4 of filling to pastry in essence, really, rather than
as a rule.
Yeah, rather than half and half. And again, there's probably more than half there, isn't there? Not a lot of filling, is there?
No, not at all.
As a
pastry.
pastry fan, though, I quite like him.
Pastry's quite tasty.
You're going to hate me because I really like that.
Pastry's tasty.
But you just tasted a lot of pastry.
Oh, you can taste the pastry. You can't taste lemon tart, really. Head and shoulders of that one.
I would agree. And yeah, you can see it's like all that crystallised sugar on the top.
It's not a good lemon tart, I'm afraid.
You would complain if you got that in a restaurant?
I would, yeah, send it back straight away. Yeah, it's crystallized on top, hasn't it? It's not set properly. It's an eggy. It's overcooked, and I said there's not enough raspberry pure on there. And some fresh raspberries would have been nicer than the mango, like we said, to cut through the lemon tart itself.
So we've got some decisions.
We've got some talking to do.
Yeah.
So I think we should retrieve to the bar.
What is it with you and alcohol?
I'm a chef. What do chefs do?
Drink.
I need to change my job.
Although Chef Andrew Pern isn't judging the competitors today, he has been keeping a close eye on each of them and how they've been getting on.
I think Sarah's obviously quite methodical, the way she works, a typical lady to be honest, very neat and tidy and kept herself to herself in that corner of the kitchen working her way, and obviously the dessert, all the judges loved the dessert, it was fantastic, and Nathan, completely different to be honest, probably like a proper boy chef if you like, here, there and everywhere in the kitchen, but when it came to plating, the fish dish up itself was not a million miles away from how I would do it. So they've both done really well. You know, I mean, it's fantastic to have them cooking my dishes, and quite sort of surreal, really, when you see how differently they've plated them up and how they've come around. But well done to the pair of them.
Okay, chefs, we've come to a decision. But first, we're going to give you some feedback to you both. So I think Ryan's going to give you some feedback.
Yeah, I'll go first. Your dishes, Sarah. The first one, the mousse was a little bit overdone, to be honest, but you kept it perfect. They were seasoned really well. Puree wasn't as much of a puree as it was too bitty. You need to cook it a bit longer. You want a bit of a thing that was sieve. Other than that, the presentation was lovely. The dessert was faultless. Like I said, the lemon was perfect. Perfect consistency with a little crumb bit texture, and the sugared pistachios and a little rhubarb. I love the balance between the two. I have to say, I said to the guys I put on the restaurant today, it was lovely, really, really good. So well done. And if you Nathan, you mousse a lot better than I said. I have to say, a little bit again a little bit overcooked though. I mean, a little bit less pink in the middle. It was put through a sieve though, a little less bitty as well. The puree was better. Yeah. There was cream in your water, but again, it needs to be a touch more puree when it put through a sieve again. But again, as a whole dish, it was really good. Presentation was very nice. It tasted really well. It was seasoned properly, which I like to see. And it's a big thing seasoning, in our game. And it desserts, I'm afraid, wasn't really up to scratch. I'm afraid to say. Pastry was too thick. Yeah. I put your sugar in last and then the crust on top. And if you put in something with a dish, like your mango or your raspberry, you have to make sure you got your mango and raspberry with the dish. I mean, does that a nice taste, you know?
Sarah, again, the mousse was very citrusy. I found very citrusy and not quite at the right consistency for me. But I'm not going to argue with him when he says your dessert was very good. Why would I? Because it was super, and I like the colour difference as well. Steve and I were talking at the beginning, and we both agreed that today was the day that you needed to step up to the mark, and I think from my point of view, as an enthusiast rather than a chef, you both stepped well and truly up to the mark and went past it. I just think you've done really, really well.
So the person going through to the final is Sarah.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Well done. Well done.
Cheers.
Keep going.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
Well done, Sarah.
Thank you.
How do you feel, all right?
Yeah, really happy with myself now.
Glad
Yeah.
you beaten Nathan?
Yeah.
Sorry. That's good.
Yeah.
But, you both did a good job. So
You did a great job, yeah. And say in an environment you're not used to. It's typical, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. You did really well, really well.
But like I say, remember, step up. All right.
I'm happy with myself that I won, really proud of myself, but I'm still very critical of my cooking, so I think I could have done better, but time to improve, so it's a big thing for my college, so there'll be a lot of pressure with that, but I think I can step up to the mark, so.
To be fair, I think I feel alright because I was sort of expecting it because I knew I had to be able to get through to a final. I knew I had to put out a perfect dish, and in my opinion, I knew as I was serving it, it wasn't perfect. I knew the pastry wasn't that great for me. I'd rushed it, and I knew deep down that it wasn't perfect. And if I got through, I would have been very lucky because obviously she's a very good chef to have got this far anyway.
I'm actually feeling more nervous now for the final than I was before when I first started, so.
It's been a great experience. As nervous as I've been in the build-up and while doing it, I've enjoyed it. Even though it's been nervous and I've been at moments sort of dreading it, thinking, am I going to do this wrong? But it's been a great experience and I've loved it.
What an amazing semi-final here at the Star Inn at the Harbour. 2 young chefs done incredibly well. But do you know what? It was really, really close. But Sarah's dessert topped it, actually pushed it over, and the chef even said to her that he would put it on his menu. Brilliant. Join us next week as Nikki from Grimsby Institute and Ben from Lincoln College battle it out to see who will be joining Sarah at Tickton Grange for the grand final.
Reality Bites, proudly sponsored by S. Clift Foods.